Hello everyone, I'm Sudipta. I've been reading you all these stories for the past few days. Today we're going to read the story Where the Wild Things Are. It's written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. Now before we get started, what do you think happens in the story? There is this wild beast who is sitting by the side of the island and sleeping. What do you think happens to him? If you want to find out, make sure you listen to the story till the end. Now let's get started. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." And look, they're all dancing, the wild beast and Max. And look, now they're all hanging by the branches, all the wild beast and Max. And here, they're all doing a parade, and Max is riding the wild beast like a king. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild beast off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. And that's the end of the story. How did you like it? Max was quite a wild child. He told his mom that he'll eat her up, and he was sent to bed without supper. We should be mindful of what we say, right? Even though he became the king of all wild things, he still became lonely, missed his home, and decided to come back. Do give your mom and dad a big hug today, because they love you so much. If you like this story, do click the like button. To hear a new story every week, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There are many more stories there. Enjoy the next one.